Yo, what's up? It's New Flick Talks. 3 months ago, I uploaded a video, the fear of being left, loneliness of being left out. That was like a time where I felt like my friends were leaving me out a lot in my life. A lot of times in my life, my friends were leaving me out, and I felt disrespected in a sort. I thought it was over. I thought after that video, things are they're supposed to get better, and in reality, things just got worse. I just started getting left out more and more. Like for a good 2 to 3 weeks, things are better. I was included, but now things just kind of worse. Like I just started getting left out more and more in like group activities. And the reason I bring this up is because the other day they all like four of them. So it's a 7 people group chat, right? And four of them have vendettas against me, or actually two of them. One of them just hates randomly. He's just on beef. He's bipolar. And the other one, no one will speak about. We'll call him Jose. It seems like Jose has like beef with me that I don't even recognize. Like eternal beef. It's like one-sided beef. I don't know why. Because as me as an individual, for my friends, I always want the best. I always want the best. I never prey on anyone's downfall. I always help when I can, and I always provide support when I can. Right. So, tell me this: how come, like the other night, they all four of them went downtown in a city and just are fucking around, taking pictures, all this stuff. And this has not happened just one time. This happened multiple times. Like I live on the way to downtown, and they just choose not to pick me up. They have enough room. They can. They they just choose. He just chooses not to pick me up. He drives, right, and on the weekends I don't have a vehicle. On the weekends I don't have a vehicle. The weekdays I do. And it's because my brother tells me like he'll let me use his car on the weekends, not the weekdays, but not the weekends. I got my license. I could drive, so they give me more courtesy with that. And they'll play in a factor in later. And this Jose character, he lives like 6 minutes away from me. He could pick me up, but instead he drives 12 minutes out to go pick up these two other kids, take them downtown, and hang out with them, take photos, all that stuff. And he always texts in the group chat, and I'm like, yo, I'm down to go. Like the other day, they were talking about going to downtown. And I was like, yeah, I'm down, I want to go. I get ignored in the group chat. 7 motherfuckers, and I get ignored in the group chat. He texts where you're at in the group chat. And I'm like, home. And he just responds, I know. But the other guy, asking for our other friend in the group chat. And that low key kind of killed me. I sat at home, and they drove to downtown, all hung out, had fun, take pictures, did all this stuff. And I was just at home. And when I realized that, I got up, I went to the car, and I drove to this like one place I went. Remember, me and my friends went to ages ago. I just sat there and just chilled, thought to myself, and thought really deep about how lately my life has just gone worse. It may seem like just shit stacking up against me, but it just seems like my life has just gone worse. One of my best friends dropped me, right? And another one of my friends is growing distant. And then this group that I'm in just kind of, they don't value me. They only call upon me when I'm needed on something, right? And that low key kills me. Like not feeling appreciated. All I bring to the table is loyalty to these people. The best I can. I always speak positive to them, to my parents. I always speak positive to other people about them. They're all good people. And then in reality, I'm getting treated like shit. So I sat in this parking lot, and then I thought to myself for a good hour, and I just thought, what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, what's good, bruh? Why is so much shit happening? Why am I losing so much when I'm gaining nothing? And I sat in that parking lot. I thought a lot about my life. I was just mad at the world. Who else would I be mad at? I didn't cry in that moment. I was just mad. I was livid at something. I was like, why am I being punished for improving my life? The reason that this Jose character is mad at me, doesn't want to provide me rides, doesn't want to help me, is simply because I have a license and he doesn't. Or that's what I've been told from one of my friends in the group. That he thinks he's jealous of you having a license and he doesn't. And I've literally expressed to this kid, you could get a license. It's so easy to get it from the DMV. Like, I'll help you with it. It's so easy. I didn't study for it. I didn't do anything for it. You're a better driver. I've admitted to it to him. I said, you're a better driver than me. But still, I get disrespected. Like, what have I done to you to garner this disrespect? And it's sublime. It's subtle disrespect. It's not straight up to my face. It's subtle. It's always subtle. It's always like the other day when we four of us went to the river, right? Out of the seven, it's just no, five of us went to the river, counting me. It's the four that went to the downtown yesterday. They went to the river, and I went along, and I was teasing one of them. I'm friends with him. I'm good with him. He's a good guy. These two look at me because I didn't get in the river. I don't have any water clothes. I didn't have any water clothes. I didn't have any of that. I didn't get in the river. And I look at this guy and I'm like, yo, bro, hurry up, jokingly, like teasing him and stabbing him a bit. And this Jose character and this other character, the bipolar kid, they both look at me. The bipolar kid says it first. He says, well, no one told you to stay. You could have just left. And then the other one's like, yeah, you could have just left. I don't know why you stayed. And I in my head, I was like, why are you getting mad? It doesn't even involve you. I'm over here teasing this kid, just joking with him. And you get involved. I look at them and I said, all due respect. Well, I don't know what's with this subtle disrespect. Like, I'm just teasing him. I wasn't teasing you. Like, what the fuck's up with you, bro? In my head, and then afterwards, I tell my friend this, the one that told me how he's jealous of me giving him license. He tells me like, yeah, I've been like realizing it lately that they've been just disrespecting you. Like, they just don't invite you to certain things, and they keep you it's included. And keep in mind, that's what I understand. I never done anything in my head, at least. I haven't done anything disrespectful to them. I've literally offered them to go play soccer with my cousins. I've literally offered, yo, I'm gonna go do this. We should go do this. I've literally offered, like, yo, let's go drive up to the Our Way Mall. I'll drive. I just get ignored in a 7-person group chat, bro. 7 motherfuckers in that, and I get ignored. So I'm sitting in this parking lot thinking to myself of how I'm losing so much. My Asian friend, this kid, best of friend for the past couple years. He hasn't realized it, but we've grown distant. Never has he once hit me up to do something. It's always me. And I've told this kid everything about my life. I told him everything. I've been honest with him. This kid doesn't have like the heart to check in. I'm always the one telling him, yo, I need an ear, bro. Lend me your ear. Let me speak to you. Last night, I was talking to the one friend. We'll call him Angel. I was talking to my one friend because I texted him before I went, and I said, yo. And then he calls me when I'm driving home, and he's like, yo, where you at? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I was just thinking. I just drove up somewhere. I just had to think for myself. I'm going to go home. And we start talking, and then he's like, why'd you say yo? Because is something wrong, bro? And I just told him the truth, like how I've been feeling lately, how I've been just so disrespected when all I've shown is love and respect to these people. And there's just such a vendetta against me. There's such a hatred towards me. Like, it costs more to ignore me, to make plans behind my back, than it is to just tell me, than it is just to invite me. It's just been like this for a minute now. All of you will say the same thing. Like, why'd you keep choosing to hang out with them? Because I have nobody else. I've lost everything. Simply, like, it sounds so depressing. It sounds so fake. But all I really truly do have nowadays is just my family. So when this kid called me up to talk about it, I told him the truth. I told him about how come it's always me biting the end of it? How come it's always me getting disrespected? Why is it stacking up against me every fucking time? Is it because I'm trying to better my life? Should I worsen my life just to be hanging around with you? It was not towards him. It was towards these kids getting mad at some petty shit. And I was like, should I worsen my life already than it is to make these people happy with me? And I was like, that shit sounds stupid. They could suck my dick, and then they could bitch about how I haven't dealt with enough like they have. We all dealt with our own problems. There's so much shit I had in my life that I've came to amends with. In that parking lot, I thought back to a story that haunted me for a good amount of my years. And then the friend that walked out of my life, I remember I talked to him a lot about, and how I finally came to amends with it when I used to run a lot. I value a lot of my friendships, and I still get disrespected. I get disregarded. Like, I've lost so much, and you're telling me I have to lose more? So, like, when I'm telling my friend all this stuff to Angel, I start losing my mind. I tell him straight up, I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know how much I can take this. I don't know how much more I have to be disrespected to be respected. I don't know how much I want to be in this group anymore. I don't know how much I want to hang out with them anymore. I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of this disrespect. I'm sick of having my hand out to them and getting bit in return. Like, I'm over here providing so many things, so many opportunities, but like, bro, I literally bring this kid, Jose. One of my friends is working at a boba shop. I call her up and I say, hey, are you still working? She said she's still working. I pull up and I get a boba. Now I call my friend, Angel, and I said, yo, no, I call my friend Jose. I said, yo, you want a boba tea? I got you. I'm gonna go to one. I don't really want it. It's free. I'll give it to you. He's like, yeah. I got you. Yeah, give me this. Right, I go there. I get it for him. And I go to his house. I drop it off. And I remember I called him. I was like, yo, where you at? And he's like, oh, my house. Go to his house. I drop it off. And the fucking word from this man is, yeah, you're kind of late. Yeah, you made me late to something. Just gave you this thing for free, and you still show disrespect to me. Yeah, the balls. Yeah, appreciate you, bro. I got you next time. I never understood why I just get so much disrespect. And I remember the video before, like, people were commenting about how I shouldn't have this type of people around me and all this stuff, and I should have good friends around me. Yeah, like, I should have brotherhoods. These people that have pledged loyalty to me, they've pledged friendship, they've pledged so many things, have left me still. And that shit leaves me broken. Like, a best friend of mine, right? A guy that said we're blood brothers, even though we don't have any blood between us. He still up and left me. I didn't have a choice in the matter. I had nothing in the matter. He still up and left me because of how I act. And he didn't even tell that to me. He told me that to one of my other friends. He upped and left me, bro. He didn't even, like, try to address the problem with me. This is the same kid that helped me improve my life, all this stuff. But then you up and go when I'm, like, the lowest of my life. That's what I'm saying. These people pledge things, but it's never reciprocated to me. I over here pledge so much shit. I do so much shit out of my own heart. And all I want in return is just loyalty and friendship. But still I get disregarded. Because one of these days, I'm not going to be knocking on your door anymore. And one of these days, I'm not going to be here again. So just appreciate the people you have and the people that annoy you. Because those are the people that care the most. I don't know how long I can be able to keep it up. You know? Trying to reach for appreciation for people that don't even appreciate me. Alright, that's all I want to record for New Flick. Watch The Sopranos. I'm watching Breaking Bad right now. You still gotta look at it positively, but I don't know how much more positively I can look at it. I don't know how much more torment I can deal with from these individuals that I call friends. But yeah, that friend I talked to and that called me up, I cried to him because I lost my mind. That was like the first time in a good year I cried. I don't know why I'm telling you that. All these questions are all just rhetorical. They don't have an answer to them. Or no, they're rhetorical. They have an answer to them. I already know it. But do I have the balls to do it? It's different. Other than that, New Flick Talks, signing out.